Hey, Liz. Unless aliens comes in, how are y'all? Unless aliens comes in, y'all can just start posting yes or no's and I'll answer them. I've been in a funk, y'all. Will I bump into A today? Will Liz bump into A today? Temperance reversed and the Two of Swords. I didn't think so, Liz. Is A jealous because O gave B wise attention? Is A jealous? Is A jealous? Queen of Wands and the Hierophant at the bottom. Yes, B wise. I feel like that would be a yes. A is jealous. You're welcome, Liz. Should Elisa sue her son for her husband's ashes? Should Elisa sue her son for her husband's ashes? Ten of Wands. I feel like it's not worth the battle. I know they're probably important to you, but Six of Cups is the underlying energy for the Ten of Wands. I just feel like that's not the path to go if you don't want, like, the Ten of Wands is something like a burden. Sometimes it can be hard work. You do get success. So it's possible you could get success, but I don't feel like it's going to even feel good if you do it that way. Does that make sense? I'm not telling you not to. I just feel like there's a different way for this to play out, and it'll be a lot easier on you emotionally and energetically. You're welcome, Be Wise. Does Jay miss Shar? Does Jay miss Shar? King of Swords reversed with the Six of Swords. I feel like they're in an energy of being kind of pissed off about something. So it's like they're moving away because they have this pissed off energy. It could change, but King of Swords reversed is just someone who's kind of pissed off. Does R still in relationship with A? You're welcome, Elisa. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me text aliens. Okay. You're welcome, Shar. Is R still in a relationship with A for Eliza? Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands. This feels like somebody has walked away from the relationship with A. Because the Eight of Cups is about walking away, right? Like something about the relationship was too burdensome, so they walked away. Hey, Dan. Okay. How does Nadia the Gemini, my former best friend, feel about me? It's a yes or a no, Chantel. So give it to me in a yes or no format and I'll give you a card, okay? Is it morning where you are, Dan? Is it morning where you are? I'm a grumpy old hag, y'all. You know how when you're in a grumpy mood, so you just stay by yourself so you don't be mean to nobody? That's the way I feel. Hey, G. If you want a free yes or a no, G, just you can drop it in the chat and I'll give it to you. You are welcome, Eliza. Yeah, I actually made coffee, Dan, for the first time in forever. Because I have a Bunn coffee pot. And I think that helped me a little bit. Yesterday was the main day that I was like grumpy pants. So I didn't go live. You know how you just get in one of them blah moods? Hey, sweet Taboo. Yep, I was yesterday too. I had a package show up, so that got me out of the blues. It's always fun to get a package. Hey, Ash. I'm like a kid, like if I get a package, I'd be happy. What'd you get, Dan? He said, we medical supplies, LOL. Hey, a package is a package, right? Package is a freaking package. My son helped me get the readings. Like we started a little Fiverr account. So I gotta add some sort of short video to the profile before they'll let me list the readings on there. So if y'all want to look at my community tab when I finally get it up, maybe it'll be today. And I made like 3 little packages. He helped me make packages for each reading. Like 1 question, 2 question, 3 question, and then each question will have the spread and plus like outcome or advice cards. I did it where like 1 question would take like about 15 or 20 minutes. 2 questions might take up to 30 minutes. 3 questions could take up to 40 minutes, you know, like just giving a rough idea. Because I have not made me a website yet. So he's a pretty good little fella, Dan. Because I sure don't know how to do it by myself. But I'm just going to try it out on Fiverr and see what happens. Dreamy Piscean, you can post a yes or a no and I'll give you a card. And then I guess if that works, maybe I'll be able to convince him to make me a website, right? But Fiverr seems like a pretty good way to do it. Yes, Dan. I don't really, like, I know how to use the internet, but that's about it. Oh, you're asking about the package on Fiverr? So this is what I did, y'all. I'm new at this, so I have no idea what I'm doing, right? But the video will be, the way I'm doing it is, as far as right now, it's going to be like a detailed video, and it'll be just your reading. So I put on there to make sure that the person puts a detailed question with background information, because I'm not a psychic. I can't do names. I can't do dates. All I'm doing is reading what cards comes out with that question, right? And applying it to your question you're asking. So hopefully the people will give me details for the questions. And then it'll be just kind of like I'm doing this right here, but it'll be a reading just for you, right? And then I'll send it to you on Fiverr. I guess I'll have to get him to help me figure that out if somebody orders one. But even though I did $40 for one question, it's not like when you come in my live and do a question, because this question is going to be a whole reading based on your question. Like, we'll do the current energy based on the question you asked with the details, and then do like another spread. Like, one question may have 3 spreads and an advice spread. So that'll be 4 spreads for one question. So it'll take 20 minutes probably to answer your one question. So I did do $40 on it, but it's not like the questions in the chat. Now, this pick a card thing, I need to figure out what y'all mean by pick a card. What do I mean? So you mean do a pick a card reading and let the people pick which one they want to buy? He said Fiverr sounds like something to do with seniors. Oh my God, it's this, Dan. It's Fiverr. Hey, aliens. It's Fiverr. Dan, like, y'all go on Fiverr and because I think some of the tasks on there are like a minimum of $5 and then it goes up or something. But I haven't even finished my thing because it wants like a short video description of my service or something like that. So I got to get Gage to help me post that. Oh, did you ask a question, Antoinette, and I missed it? Let me see if I can find it, because I think I saw you ask something. Maybe I didn't. Am I going to get to take Ken off the market? Is Antoinette going to get to take Ken off the market? Let me read this. If you want to make a list, you can, aliens, but I think I've answered everybody in here because I guess people ain't used to me coming on at this time. You can make a list if you want to, but if you're busy, I'm good. Because I know you said you was like you was somewhere. Pick groups of cards like a 1, 2, 3. I just want to see what you meant, Antoinette. You said yes. So basically, I wouldn't be giving them a personal reading. I would just be giving them 3 general videos and they can pick which one they want to purchase. I got you. That's pretty cool. Hell, if I did that, I would only charge like $5 for it. Because that wouldn't be specific for one, excuse me. That wouldn't be specific for one person. That would be everyone could pick 1, 2, or 3. Don't y'all think $5 would be better for something like that? The moon, Antoinette, and the Knight of Cups is at the bottom. So with the moon, yes, it can be unknown about Ken. But at the same time, it can say that over time, this can evolve and get on a deeply emotional level. / if you get your subconscious beliefs in order, it could result in a love offer. Aliens is picking on me, y'all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, Dana and Miss K. What are the subjects of the pick a card readings, y'all? Did Miss K make the right decision with Scorpio? Did Miss K make the right decision with Scorpio? Five of Cups and the Star card. This feels like that, because that came out with it, it was like poking out the deck. So this feels like, yes, the right decision, but it wasn't the most easiest. Or it was painful, but it was still the right one. Does that make sense? It wasn't an easy decision to make, but it was the one that was for your best and highest good, even though it doesn't feel very good in the moment because the Five of Cups is here. And usually when the Five of Cups comes out for me, it's asking you to put the focus on the two cups behind you, which is your masculine and feminine. I know, right, aliens? It's so quick, like snapping my fingers, and I don't get so burnt out. It's great. And then you don't have to be so on it with this list thing. Like, we good. I figured this way we could actually, as it grows, or if it grows, it won't be overwhelming, because doing it the other way was overwhelming. Did Miss K make... Oh, I already did that one. Will Dana and M reconnect? Hey, hot sun. I know you do, aliens. Six of Cups reversed and the Sun card. Okay, will you and M reconnect? I feel like there's a possibility that you will because the Sun card is here, but I don't feel like it's going to be a very enjoyable experience if both people haven't put whatever happened in the past into perspective, because the Ten of Swords is at the bottom. That's very painful. The Six of Cups in the reverse is when you hold like those things that someone did in the past. You try to hold them accountable in a negative way. You hold on to the negativity. So unless both people, even if you do it and the other person don't, but unless both people take that and turn it into the upright, it's not going to be very enjoyable, but I do feel like there will be an opportunity to reconnect. You are welcome, Dana. Ash, I believe it's Ash that always asks questions that makes me want to beat her tail with a switch. She says, will I be a good mother when I have kids? Well, do you have a good heart? I'm going to pull you a card, but do you have a good heart? Are you going to give it your best? Then you're a good mother. That's all it takes, your best. It don't have to be perfect. Trust me, on the outside, my shit ain't perfect. But at least I know one thing. Out of anything is that my kids do love me. That's all that counts. And you love them, right? That's all it takes. All right. Will Ash be a good mother when she has kids? Will Ash be a good mother when she has kids? Doing the yes or no makes it more kind of like a chat, because then I can talk to y'all. Three of Swords reversed and the Nine of Wands reversed. This just feels like saying it may be a minute before you get there to have kids, because the Three of Swords is reversed. After you've done some healing, you'll be in a space where kids may come into your life. But this ain't about healing about kids. This is like heartbreak healing. So also a side message is either you're not with the person you're going to have kids with, and you know who they are, or you don't know them at all and you're not with them. But bottom line, I don't feel like you're like in a relationship with the person, because this will be after some sort of healing. But yes, you'll be a good mother. Okay. Hey, Nikki Pooh. All right. LZ, hey Marley, should I change the car titles for my dad's car to my name? Should LZ change the car title? Two of Swords reversed came out, and Queen of Cups reversed. Let me just see why is it, because the Two of Swords reversed is about making a solid decision in general. And Nick, I owe you a full in-depth question for free. So if you want to post that when I go down the list, I'll give you your full question. Ten of Pentacles reversed. The Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom. I feel like it may cause you some sort of, if it's worth the hassle, let me put it that way. Does that make sense? Because the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace is at the bottom. So it will work out in a positive way for you, but it's going to be like some issues to get it to happen. Does that, if that makes sense, LZ? Hot Sun. Will Matt commit to be with me by the end of this year? Will Matt commit to be with me by the end of this year? Well, we got two cards. King of Pentacles reversed and the Judgment reversed. Ace of Swords reversed is at the bottom. This feels like, unless this person, end of the year, you know, I tell y'all all the time, you change timelines every minute based on the thoughts you're thinking, the emotions you're feeling, and what the other person is doing. We're free will. But it's just saying, an energy snapshot in this moment, this person has got the King of Pentacles reversed and the Judgment reversed. Ace of Swords reversed at the bottom is kind of a theme of, you know, you can see the potential of this person right over the horizon. But they got some kind of quote-unquote growing up to do, so to speak, before they can show up correctly in a commitment. So they got some work to do to get there. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying, right, don't get stuck into the concept of seeing the potential over the horizon. Don't allow them to dangle a carrot and pull you along, you know. So I'll give it a maybe. How about that? Okay. Antoinette, you are welcome, Dana, sorry. So yeah, you pick a topic and then you do 1, 2, 3. They meditate on the decks and pick which one is drawn to them. And that's the message they are meant to hear. Y'all got to help me pick some topics then, and I'll try it. And I'll do them for like $5. So that way they'll be cheap enough. Because I think that's as low as you can go on Fiverr is $5. The Joker. Will the AHCC I'm buying with the other vitamins I'm buying help clear my abdominal pap smear? So yes or no for the Joker. Yes or no for the Joker. The Tower. The Devil reversed. I do feel like it, and I feel like the reason why I'm saying that is the Devil reversed, and I would consider it not being clear as the Devil in the upright. So this feels like breaking some sort of toxic cycle. That's a physical ailment you're having. The Tower says there may be some sort of side effects that happen that you're not going to be expecting, and it may not feel very good in the moment. But, oh well, go with it, because the Tower only comes in when the foundation isn't stable. This is a tower that's needed, right, in terms of your physical ailment. I would definitely give it a shot and have that inner knowing that you know it's going to work out. Nick, you know I didn't buy those mint Oreos, but you know what I did buy? Birthday cake Oreos. Holy shit. I never heard of birthday cake ones. Ooh-wee. I'm afraid my dad's family is after his money and he needs his possessions protected from them. Well, then LZ, don't listen to nothing I say. You get it out of their name, or, you know, you get it into your name as quick as possible. And the reason why I said there may be an obstacle earlier is because it may be a little bit of drama. But who gives it happens in the moment, then you go for it so somebody can't take advantage of them, you know? Nick, don't you dare come in here with that Ricky Bobby. Seriously though, birthday cake Oreos are good. I never had those. You are welcome, Ashley. I love you too. My food friend, Nick. LZ said, uphill battle. It's okay. You got it. You're welcome, hot sun. And you are welcome, Joker. I love you too. And you are welcome, LZ. Nick, you got a question you can post for free for me? An in-depth one if you want one. Has Scorpio moved on from Aries for G? Has Scorpio moved on from Aries? Yes or no? Has Scorpio moved on from Aries? Ten of Swords. Well, this is kind of like a conundrum here in a yes or no question. The Ten of Swords is about someone ending something and it being overly painful due to some sort of playing around energy because the Queen of Wands is reversed. But when it's in the upright, you haven't, maybe they've attempted to end it, but moving on is like in the reverse. When you've actually healed and you moved away from each other. They may be a split up energy right now, but it's really painful and they're still going through those negative emotions towards each other. Put it that way. Dan said, okay, I got the chores done. I wish I got the chores done, Dan. I have been doing laundry today, y'all. Y'all should be proud of me for that. Let me do Moody's question real quick, y'all, in case he's at work, okay? And then I'll go back up to Nick's and keep going down the list. Poor fella. He said, will I have to work late today? Will Moody have to work late today? On a Sunday, too. Six of Cups reversed and the World reversed. I think so, because in the Six of Cups in the upright, you would be getting some sort of desired outcome. Sun and Scorpio energy. A very warm, happy feeling. And if you don't like the idea of working late today, it looks like you might have to work a little late. You have to let us know how that works out for you, Moody. Okay, Nick. I owe him a free question, y'all. An in-depth reading question, so that'll give the people in here a chance to see how I do like the $5 in-depth, okay? Because I've been owing him one, and he always donates every time, so he never has time for his free one. My question, I was feeling down today, but my vibrations are raising with my friends inviting me out to have a barbecue, plus some archery and games. Should I stay home and heal or go out and have fun? What does my higher self think? All right, let's get the purple cards for Nick. And then forever smile, you will be next. What does Nick's higher self think? Gauge. 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 Go open the door for your sister because she's bringing some Zaxby's in and I'm live. Sorry, y'all gotta listen to my big mouth. What does Nick's higher self think about staying in versus going out? Thank you, LZ. What does Nick's higher self think about staying in versus the trip out with his friends? The Magician and what is this other one? The Magician and the Ten of Cups. Boy, I don't think we need to pull nothing else, but we will. Seven of Pentacles reversed. The main message I'm getting from a higher self perspective is from these three cards alone. We'll pull something else to go with it. But it's telling me with this Seven of Pentacles reversed, the idea of you going out on this trip will help cultivate joy within you. It will also move your focus off of some things that you may be trying to manifest, okay? That would cause 10 of Cups, you know, whatever that is for you. But manifestations that would really put you in a very happy place in some sort of way. So this Seven of Pentacles reversed, you know how that vibe of when you stop looking for it, there it is. It doesn't really matter if you get it anymore. Here you go. You know that vibe? Stop expecting it to happen. Well, Nick, there you go. That's the energy of this. The trip will help you get your focus off of some things that you truly desire and help those things manifest quicker. It's like, you know, your thoughts create gravity and it holds it in place in the quantum field. Well, when your focus or your consciousness is more focused on the trip and enjoying that, you're in a higher state of being. You're going to have fun doing this, okay? So you're not going to be focused on the desired manifestations that are in the back of your mind. You will be able to release them in the quantum field, and you're going to be releasing them in the spirit of joy. You're going to be in a high state of being. So absolutely yes. No matter what else comes out, your higher self says, yes, do it. Go for it. Page of Pentacles. That's the friend card, okay? One more. Okay. Yeah. All right, and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. I feel like that's just saying go out with your friends, because the Nine of Pentacles in the upright would say it would be better to stay home and be alone. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with a friend card. You'll have to let us know how it works out, but I feel like yes, yes, and more yes. All right, let's give you 3 of these little cards to go with it, Nick. Five of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Three of Swords. The underlying energy is the Ace of Wands. This feels like more of saying this energy, this Five of Cups and this Three of Swords, it's just saying that the Three of Pentacles is there. This is about partnership. Also, it's just about making that foundation within yourself, whether it's a foundational belief system or it's just feeling more stable within yourself. Creating a foundation that the tower cannot shake. That is the definition to me of the Three of Pentacles. So this energy right here is being resolved with the Three of Pentacles, and it's a slow and steady process, but going with these people will help the process because you'll be in the energy of joy. Joy, joy. So there you go, Nick. All right. All right, y'all. LZ donated, so let me do the couple of them that I see right here, the yes or no's real quick, and then we'll do her. Forever Smile. Will good things happen in my birthday weekend? Will good things happen in Forever Smile's birthday weekend? Six of Cups in the upright. I feel like yes, because the Sun and Scorpio energy, when it's in the upright, it's a very healthy, warm, loving feeling, right? So I feel like you will admire or really enjoy the people you are around, almost like a childlike, happy energy, okay? So whenever your birthday is, happy birthday to you. Nick said, the Scorpio rising in me with Aquarius sun is making me in my feels. I feel you, Nick. I'm right there with you. Don't feel bad. Yesterday was so rough, I didn't even come on here. It's a constant battle with my thoughts and emotions. I feel you on that too. Never give up, fella. It's like, some days I'm like, I don't need to get on here and mess with y'all because I wouldn't even be a help. You know those days? Dan says, yeah, clean drawers are a good sign. Hey, it's half the battle. I may be in a pissy mood, but at least I have clean drawers. Lakshmi. Will my sister A and her husband's marriage be okay? There seems to be a bit moody with each other. Two of Wands reversed and the Four of Wands, I feel like they're going to be okay because they've already made some sort of inner decision with themselves that they're going to stay together for whatever that means for you, because Four of Wands, Two of Wands reversed, it's like they've made their mind up within themselves. This may just be a rocky patch, okay? Marley, does Spirit think best for me to get a yes or no for Dreamy Piscean? Does Spirit think best for Dreamy Piscean to get a the Tower reversed and the Six of Swords? I feel like getting whatever you're talking about would avoid some sort of Tower moment for you. Six of Swords, because it would make you go towards some calmer waters versus this choppy stuff, right? So it would make your path easier in some sort of way because it wouldn't be the hard way around. Okay. Thank you, Nick. He said she's really good with higher self questions. Helps me disconnect from my 3D thoughts and appreciate the 5D. Nick said he's baking cookies and quesadillas right now for them. Tell it, Nick. Bake me some. LZ, you can post. Let's see. Oh, she said she's trying to get a signal. Well, whenever you get your signal good, you post your question so I'll know whenever you're ready, okay? Now he gonna get me hungry. Boho Sunshine. Do you remember that song, Marley, Life in the Fast Lane? I forgot the rest, but the chorus. Yeah, that's from the cartoon. It's on the cartoon, the Cars movie. Life in the Fast Lane. If you're going my way, I want to ride it all night long. I think that's it. Will I be able to remove the blockages in my life and settle down? Shodney, I feel like the blockages in your life would be helped immensely by sleeping with some nightly affirmation tapes that'll help reprogram your subconscious beliefs. Because that question you're asking me is a literal manifestation of the blockages that are there on a subconscious level. But you got to be persistent with it over like a period of time. You know what I'm saying? And there's free ones on YouTube, plenty of them. Will Shodney be able to remove the blockages in life and settle down? Queen of Cups reversed, King of Swords. I feel like if you can do something with your heart chakra here, and like I said, the subconscious beliefs, and getting your thoughts in alignment with whatever that subconscious belief system that needs to be fixed. Just because that's in the reverse doesn't mean a no. It means that's what needs to be worked on. You're too powerful to give me a question like that and one card be yes or no, because if you make that decision to work on that, then absolutely yes. King of Swords, Queen of Cups reversed. Fill us in about your Bon Appetit top ramen. Okay, so it did kind of suck, but it's because I didn't really put the effort I should have. I chopped me up some black olives and threw in there, and some whole kernel corn, and then I cooked it in the microwave for like 6 minutes. It was edible. It wasn't like terrible, but I know it could have been better if I would have like sauteed it in some butter and put some other spices in there, but I cheated and just like went for the quick fix. So I'm going to have to get some more stuff and try it again. Okay. Natalia, you are welcome, Forever Smile. Natalia says, will the friendship improve with D? Two of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. I feel like yes, because I feel like both people are going to be willing to put the effort in. Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. So I do feel like it will. Shimmy Cocoa Puff. Does JRM have some sort of regret or emotions on losing me? Does JRM have some sort of regret or emotions on losing Shimmy? Three of Pentacles reversed. What's the underlying energy? Two of Wands reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed. This is what I feel like telling you. I don't think the regret is there because I don't feel like they're mature enough for their thought patterns to go that far. See, they got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the card that the Tower can easily wipe this person's energy out, no problem, because they're not foundationally strong. Knight of Cups reversed. They're emotionally immature. So I just feel like saying they're not from a mature level enough to have that regret seeping in, you know. You got to be evolved to a certain level before you can have that truly sorry or truly regretful feeling about something that was done, and then you become thankful for it and you apologize to the person, even if only just to let them know you're sorry. Even if nothing else happens between y'all, it gives you a sense of closure or completion, and it helps you grow and evolve when you apologize to somebody, no matter what, right? So yeah, I feel like they got some growing up to do before they hit that vibe. Okay. All right, we're going to wait on LZ to post hers. You are welcome, Nick. I hope you have a fun day. You are welcome, Lakshmi. Oh, it's the Eagles. The song. I'm going to have to look it up, Boho Sunshine, that song, just because the words in it may be something, there may be something in there if you're always getting that message. That's like a channeled message. If it always pops in your head, thank you. Eagles. I'm writing it down like the little nerd I am. Alrighty. You are welcome, Natalia M. She said, I hate that song, but for some reason, when I come on your live, that song always pops in my head. You're going my way. Life is a highway. I need to go read the freaking lyrics. Is there anybody left that wants a yes or a no right now? I definitely should have put some shrimp in the noodles, Dan. Oh yeah, let me see what kind of food she left me. I'm coming right back, y'all. It's life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane. Maybe that means something good is about to be popping up on somebody's timeline in here, right? What is this stuff she done got? Hey, Gage. What? She got me and you, did you get one? Yeah. Is it nasty? She got me a Zaxby's sandwich. Okay, he said another great one is Seven Bridges Road. Let me just write that joker down. Hey, Sarah, you can just post a free yes or no, and I'll give you an answer. And LZ, if you can hear me, you can post now if your connection is good, but if not, that's cool too. Okay. Will Sarah see her friend again? The Empress, the Page of Wands, and the Chariot came out, so I'm going to give you all 3 cards, okay? Yes. 8 of Wands is the underlying energy. This is about communication. I feel like yes, 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 and there's the communication card. So I feel like, Sarah, you will see your friend again. He said I like his grandpa music, but let me tell y'all, I might be 37, but mentally I'm like 48, 49, 50. Like I'm an old lady in a 37-year-old body. I swear. Swear I am, y'all. Me. I'm about to bite this sandwich. What y'all think? Probably not what I would have ordered straight up myself, but I will take it. I never turn down food. Yes, Dan, after you, that night, after we got off live, I listened to it. It made me want to watch the Gunsmoke show. I have no idea why. That's what came in my brain when I listened to it. I'm like, I need to watch Gunsmoke after listening to this. You like old hip-hop, old school, and R&B. I like hip-hop, old school, too. Like, if I just randomly hear it. I'm bad about not knowing people, like, artist names and song names, but, like, if I get on Apple Music and I randomly hear something I like in the new thing or suggested for me, I'll add it to my library. So I have thousands of songs in there. And I just hit skip or that random shuffle thing and just listen to whatever. Panita, I don't know how to say your name, but post a free yes or no instead of spamming that you want to be added, okay? Just post your question and I'll give you a card. How about that? Does the person in mind rim me? I don't get it. Does the person in mind what? Rim you? You mean remember, maybe? How about this? Okay, got you. Well, does the person in mind remember Panita? Yes or no for her question. Does this person yes or no? Hold on, let me shuffle it one time. Derek and the Dominoes as well. Y'all can never go wrong with Festus. How you know the one who wrote the writing, knew what he was a writing when he read it. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? That's Festus for you. 10 of Cups reversed and the Hermit. I feel like they remember you, but I feel like for whatever reason, it's like there's a blockage in something working out long term with them. Whether this is a friend or an emotional connection, I do feel like they remember you. You would be hard to forget. You see that light right there? It's very bright. He's looking dead at it. There's no missing it. You see it right there on the card, but the 10 of Cups reverse says for whatever reason, something here is like a blockage of working out long term together or between each other. But no way they can forget you. Okay. You can never go wrong with Festus, y'all. He was hilarious. Gotta love Festus. Delaney and Bonnie Slowhand. I don't know who that is, but I'm telling you, I never know their names. Eric Clapton. I've definitely heard of Eric Clapton. I know I have some stuff in my library of Eric Clapton. There's a song that's definitely that I like about him already. Let me see if I can find it. Hell, I need to go look up the lyrics to that one that she gave me. He be knowing all the music, boho. And the TV shows and everything. Am I destined to marry my ex Z? Is crystal clear. Let me just tell you this. In my beliefs, I don't want my beliefs to mess up your reading, crystal clear. So I will say that you have the free will choice to create your life. So me telling you, yes, you're destined just for one person, I can't do that because it's based on how are you vibrating? How are they vibrating? Well, we're a match, but you may not be a match later. So I'm just going to put, is it favorable for you to marry your ex-Z? And that way it won't mess up your cards because I don't want my belief system to mess it up for you. Is crystal clear destined to marry her ex-Z? The moon came out reversed, so we're going to put that back. Is it favorable for Crystal to marry her ex-Z? Seven of Cups in the upright with the Six of Swords. I feel like it would be more favorable for you to just open the door to possibilities of other options and move ahead to calmer waters, so to speak. So that is what I got for you, crystal clear. Okay, LZ, you can post your question now, baby boo. She was in a dead zone. You're welcome, Crystal. Maybe you would like Edgar and Johnny Winter do Tobacco Road. It's like. But my favorite is Bell Bottom Blues. Bell Bottom Blues. We all finally watched the Elvis movie, and I be listening to him lately. I think I might do LZ's and then get off of here so I can go check my laundry, give it a break, and come back. Sometimes I tell y'all that and I don't, but what is it, Dan? I'm curious to know. What is his rising sign? A Leo? I'm just saying that because he had the hair and he was like famous. A Saggy, okay. We had the same rising sign. Ain't that cool? A Saggy rising. That is pretty cool. It just feels like his story was kind of not cool because if he would have had the correct inner circle around him, he could have still been alive. You know, like maybe not now, he might have died of old age or something. But what I'm saying is he wouldn't have died so young, possibly, if he didn't have some of the inner circle. Oh, he absolutely was, boho. It wasn't even that he was just inspired. He was pretty much the same everything. Like, that's the music he loved the most. Like, that was the music that was closest to his heart, basically. When you have Jupiter as a chart ruler, that's full tilt boogie. Lots of wine, women, and songs. So is a rising sign a chart ruler, or does it mean that most of your stuff has to be? What does a chart ruler mean? Like, I feel like if I look at all the Scorpio I have, that would be my chart ruler. I feel the same about Marilyn Monroe. See, I really don't know her story very much. I guess the only reason why I know Elvis some is because even my kids listen to his music too. And we watched the movie to give me an idea of the story that was behind it. But Marilyn Monroe, I don't really know hers as good. I know who she was, but that was about it. Dominant planets in the 9th house, I believe. Oh, hell. I want to get me a reading from the Peace Dealer. Y'all know who I'm talking about? I want him to read my chart. And I tried to actually go on there and order one the other day. And I think you have to do like a live Zoom call with him. So whenever I went to order it, the spaces that were available was Monday through Friday during my working hours. So I think I'm just going to email him and then see if he can schedule me something outside of those hours. I'm sure he would. But he's like a freaking genius when it comes to astrology. You're a Leo, Boho Sunshine? Me too. They're not showing up, LZ. Let me see if they're filtered out or something. There may be a word in there that you're using or something, because, oh, I just hit unfilter and it showed up, so I'm sorry about that. Let's get a general heads up what I need to know message from Spirit right now. I need guidance for this shit show family drama I got going on and the purge. Now it showed up after I hit, somehow it has my messages filtered. Like if a cuss word is in there, it'll filter it out. So sorry about that. All right, let's look at it one more time to make sure. A general heads up what LZ needs to know from Spirit right now. Heads up, advice, everything in between. A spiritual message. Spiritual guidance on this family drama and the purge. I feel like I'm getting some purge energy, y'all. And maybe it's because my belief system thinks so. We're powerful enough to manifest that shit. Spiritual guidance for the family issues and the purge. Michael Jackson, Boho. My daughter, who's 11, she be playing that joker all the time. Spiritual guidance. King of Cups. Four of Swords reversed. All right, I don't like to forget messages, so I just got this all of a sudden when these two came out, LZ. These two cards as a spiritual message says, do what you can to put your daily routines at the forefront of your consciousness, if that makes sense. You see how he's sitting up there and there's wavy shit crashing all around him, right? And he is still calm, light as a feather, and stiff as a board. So, Four of Swords reversed, it's like don't sit and try and analyze or think on these situations in terms of the purge or the family drama. If you can focus more, and it sounds simple, and it is simple, but everything that's simple ain't always easy, because I be having issues with this too. Also, try the 5-second rule, because this is about being in the action mode or focusing on your daily routines when it's in the reverse. It's like not over analyzing things, but focusing as your routines, your daily whatever, as your number one priority. Focusing on whatever area you stay at in your house the most. Just say your room. Focusing on making that as joyous and peaceful and aesthetically pleasing to you as possible. You see where I'm going with this? Simple things. It doesn't have to be like intensely great, humongous, expensive things. It can be as simple as some cute candle you get and you have a bubble bath that day, or you clean your bathroom and you get a new $5 picture at Five Below for the wall because you like it, or you get some new tapestry to put in your room that's really pretty colors. You buy a cute new potted plant for your living room. It smells really good. You buy your favorite body wash. You see where I'm going with this? Things that are focused more on you, because the drama, is it going to stop in this moment? Not exactly. It's still there. But if you can focus on being light as a feather and stiff as a board in terms of energetically, that needs to be like your mantra, okay? And another thing that needs to be at the forefront is the 5-second rule. There's like science and psychology behind it. I don't really know how to explain that because I'm not that smart. All I know is it has the ability to help me get my ass in gear and get out of bed sometimes, okay, when I don't want to move. So, what do? When you start to focus on the drama or the purge, when you start to overanalyze, do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in your mind like a rocket ship being blasted off. It sounds simple and it sounds kind of dumb, but it's Mel Robbins that I learned it from. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you immediately change or shift directions mentally and physically. Mine will be to get out of the bed and go take a shower. I'm not even playing with y'all, but it works. All right, keep going for LZ. Spiritual guidance and advice. The Hierophant card. These other ones came out, but like the Justice, Libra always comes out in your reading. I'm not going to keep these because I want to see what else. You see it came out, but this Hierophant card, that can just be your spiritual practices, and everybody has different things, but this can also be about your routines. Spiritual routines. When I say that, like, you know, taking time to watch the sunrise or the sunset, or daily meditations, listening to something that'll help raise your mood, your daily walk or run while you listen to your favorite music. That can even be the Hierophant card whenever you're focusing it on you, right? Spiritual guidance or advice for the family drama. That was a whole book of shit. The Ten of Wands just came out. But I feel like this goes with the King of Cups, basically. It's saying, is the issue going to go away in this moment? Not necessarily, but it's more about, and this is too many. I'm putting them back. There's like 6 cards. But it's more about how you handle it in the moment to help keep yourself in a state of peace, right? It's more about shifting your focus in a different direction. I feel like that's your guidance when it comes to dealing with the family stuff and the purge. Like, if you can really be like, I'm light as a feather, I'm stiff as a board, even though in the midst of it, yeah, I know it gets rough sometimes, but if you can focus more on the things, even if it's a little bit happier every day, just like kind of like the vibe of, if you can't wash all the dishes and mop the floor, clean a bowl. You know where I'm going with this? I know that's not your issue, but it's like, just do what you can where you are with what you got in terms of focusing on your routines. The Emperor card. With the Hierophant, that's pretty, like, intense, okay? This is about, even if you're a woman, it doesn't matter. It's about knowing or recognizing what all those waves and this Ten of Wands is doing for you spiritually. This card can always, usually for me, when we're not reading a love read, this is about leveling up, right? In general. So it's like, what is this teaching you? If you can put your focus there, that helps you emotionally detach from it. Even though you still have emotions around the people and about the purge and all that, and sometimes you still feel burdened. When you're able to do the Aquarius thing, that's what I call it, but emotionally detach and kind of look at it to how is this spiritually helping me level up? What is this teaching me about myself? What is this helping me master in this life by dealing with the drama or the purge? It's helping me create that foundational belief system that no matter what shows up in my 3D environment, I know that I'm not giving up till I get my shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to create this feeling of confidence and inner knowing inside of me that no matter what I see outside of me, fuck that, I'm getting my shit, you know? She said, Hierophant is me. Justice could be for protecting my dad's stuff from his family. Yeah. I feel like with what you think they're going to do, if you have the power to do that, then you don't need me to pull a card. You know to do that, because that's not fair if someone's going to try and take advantage of his assets in any way, and you have the ability to help prevent that. You have that knowledge and that knowing and the know-how to do it, then I think you definitely should do that. No questions asked about that part. It may create some more bullshit for you to deal with, but it'll be worth it if in that case. All right, let's give you 3 of these little cards to go with it for LZ. Spiritual guidance for the family drama and the purge. The Page of Wands and the Temperance. Don't you love the Temperance card coming out? And the 5 of Pentacles. And the underlying energy is the 10 of Pentacles. This feels like family related, but I'm serious. It just feels like to me the sense of this 5 of Pentacles can represent some of those purge issues. These can even be thoughts that you have that make you feel left out in the cold, or emotions that are created or stimulated from the thoughts you're having. It's just creating student energy for you. This is like the universe giving you the lessons you need. It's like a divine intervention thing. When that card comes out sometimes, it's like the spiritual lessons you need to level up. That's it in a nutshell. In terms of this family issue, see, there's the 4 of Swords. Yeah, you got it in the reverse here, but I feel like that's advice. This was the underlying energy behind this 10 of Pentacles. This is just saying it's helping you heal issues within yourself. Not really that you ever... Don't let your goal be to heal everything between you and the family, because maybe that's not meant to happen. If it does, okay, fine. But if it don't worry about it. Don't let that be at the forefront of your mind. Just let it be how you're handling the waves and stuff around you, how you're handling that, and kind of focus on what you're learning in the process spiritually. And work yourself up to being thankful for the bullshit. Because once you become grateful and you start radiating that out from your energetic field, you're powerful and you're unstoppable. Because you're powerful enough, if you're thankful for it, you're going to pull a timeline in where you're proving to yourself why you should be thankful. It's going to show up with positive results dealing with the family or the purge, either way. So I hope that made sense, LZ. And it doesn't sound like, yes, you're going to be able to do something directly in the physical to create a sense of peace among everybody. But I don't feel like that's the goal anyway. I feel like you're being put in these situations by your higher self, might I add, purposefully to just help you level up spiritually. That's what level up spiritually, you know? And just remember those daily routines, those kind of little bitty things that we think may not matter in the moment. If we do those, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing, the 5-second rule, we do that, We focus on our routines. We focus on cultivating joy within ourselves. Those little things add up over time and they create momentum in a positive direction for us. So I hope that made sense for you. And I do hope it gets better. Have y'all ever heard of the Peace Stealer? I want him to give me a reading. Well, not really a reading, but like read my birth chart. Because I be watching his videos all the time. He just seems like an astrological genius in my mind. Like he can freestyle those magical moon message every moon transit, like every couple days when the moon transits another sign. He'll do like a 15-minute live random video where he just it's almost like he just channels the information. Yes, LZ, that's perfectly said. Make your own calm in the middle of the storm. It ain't about how many storms we go through. It's about how we deal with them when we're in the midst of them, right? It's easier said than done. I know it. Trust me. I'm right there with you, working on the same shit. David Bowie or Jagger. I don't know them. I probably know their songs, but I don't know how to pick between the two. Alright, y'all, I think I'm about to come off of here for a minute and go do my laundry, and then I'll be back on later today if y'all want to come back on live, okay? I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and I should be back later on, because it's only 2 o'clock where I am, so there's still plenty of time to come back later. Alright, I love y'all, and y'all hope y'all have a good afternoon, okay? Bye. Bye-bye!